next. Now we are going to read a love letter to Gaura Mahaprabhu. Repeat after me. You are the mother. You are the mother. You are the father. You are the father. You are the relative. You are the friend. You are the friend. You are education. You are education. You are wealth. You are wealth. You are everything for me. You are everything for me. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव 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 विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव 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 मम Repeat after me. Mama Deva Deva.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I request everybody to come in the front. Another 100 people will come in few minutes, and they all will sit on the way otherwise. Please come in the front. Utilize every inch of space. Hare Krishna. So today is Gaura Purnima. Hare Krishna. So without any more delay, I would like to request Mr. Sakya Prem Prabhu and Vagisha Mataji to please come here. Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji and Mataji, please let us welcome them with 3 loud and enthusiastic. Oh, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Bol Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Oh no, please. I made this 2 seats for both of you. Hare Krishna. Let us welcome them with 3 loud and enthusiastic Gachibowli. Hare Krishna. So Prabhuji and Mataji have been serving in Krishna consciousness for more than 30 years. Hare Their life is dedicated to Krishna consciousness. Very fortunate that they are here today on Gaura Purnima. And they are the reason why we have the center also here. They have granted us this place so that we can serve Krishna and Radha and Krishna. And they live in Dallas. Prabhuji and Mataji, they teach Bhakti Shastri in the temple. Radha, Shishi, Kalachandji, Prabhuji and Mataji worship there. And their blessings are very important for us to continue and do what we are doing here. So let us start today's Gaura Purnima, by hearing from Prabhuji and Mataji. Now, how much of our time is yours, Prabhu? They are very eager to hear, and it was always my waiting dream that when will you take a class here? Maybe this is the first one. How much of your time you wish, and then we'll continue. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
And by the way, and today is Mataji's birthday. Let us chant 3 Hare Krishna mantras for the good health of Mataji, Prabhuji and their whole family.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Prabhuji and Mataji both are very dear disciples of His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj, who had opened the center on July last year. So very, very fortunate that because of Prabhuji, Maharaj came to Hyderabad and also opened the center. So very eagerly waiting to hear. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for inviting us. Today is the most auspicious day, especially in Kali Yuga. Well, in Kali Yuga, there are many days we find, but that one day, when Lord personally came to teach us how to do devotion, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And today is his appearance day. And in this auspicious day, we are seeing how Abhishek has been done to the Lord. When the Lord takes birth, or when you install the deities, we do Abhishek to the deities, to invite them, and then we do all the Shorashopachara Puja. We do that as part of that. And the Lord mercifully, when we invite Him, the Lord appears personally. It's not that it's a deity. The deity personally appears. Krishna is born 5,000 years back, but whenever we celebrate birthday, Krishna appears for us. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is none other than Krishna. And He has appeared for us exclusively for the age of Kali and to teach us in the most simplest way. We know that in the age of Kali, we cannot do anything properly. You want to do something, the material itself, raw material itself is bad. The process is bad. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows that in the age of Kali, people cannot worship properly. And there are so many offenses. We have read Nectar of Devotion. You see, in any other service, there are so many offenses considered. But when you do Harinam, he said in the Kalpantur Upanishad, then Narada goes and asks, Brahma replies, he said only one thing, Bhagavataha Adi Purushasya Narayanasya Nama Uchcharana Matren Udhuta Padir Bhavati. Says that there is no other way but chanting the holy name of the Lord. But again, Lord has infinite names. We have Sahasranam, Anantanam. Then he asked, personally, when he personally asked, there are so many names, which is the today chant? That is when he said, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
And not just that. The most important thing is what rules and regulations do I have to follow. Then he said, no vithi. There is no regulations. And that is why this is the most best. And he says 16 names can penetrate 16 avaranas. And clean us, to make us perfect. It is said in the Kalipurna Upanishad. And that is what Mahaprabhu gave us. And the potency is infinite. Because when we go to doctor to take a medicine, I have a headache, I'll go and take some Tylenol or paracetamol. But then, if you go to a doctor, it gives the potent strength. That is how. Any name can be chanted. But he said, this is the most potent strength. Hare Krishna Mahamantra, he gave that. And he gave the Sankirtan movement for us. And that is what we are here. And the Parampara, we are in the Parampara. And we are very fortunate to be in the Parampara. And that Mahaprabhu's appearance day today. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma chame devyam yano yoveti tattvataha chaktareham punar janma aitimameti sorana. Today is that. When we discuss my janma, my birth, my pastimes, my qualities, that is what we should do. And how should you know? With tattva. We have been hearing from Prabhuji yesterday how beautifully he was telling about the external reasons why the Lord is here. And today we want to hear from Prabhuji what are the internal reasons. He has been explained so beautifully. I want to hear from you, Prabhuji. I want to.
Not qualified to speak.
You are very qualified. I am so happy that we have centers at the place. Without devotees, it has no meaning. The devotees is make everything. And you are cultivating the devotees and all the devotee congregation. Thank you. Thank you for including me as part of your congregation.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam, Prabhuji and Mataji. We are very, very happy to be the part of this congregation. And thank you for accepting us. Because we hear a lot about all of you. So many speakers are coming here. And when they come, they talk about this center. We feel so happy. Thank you so much. When the Lord actually, we see that when the Lord puts a condition and says, Ananya Chintayanto Ma Yajana Paryupasate, Tesham Nitya Abhiyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamya. We think for a second and then see, oh Lord, you are putting a condition and saying, Ananyas Chintayanto Ma Yajana Paryupasate. If you leave, just Ananya Chintana is leave everything and just think about me. Leave everything and just surrender to me. Then I will protect you. But is that possible for me? No, because I have so many things going on in my mind. If you put the condition, where will I go, Lord? Right? So please, Lord, take out this condition. Like, don't say Ananyas Chintayantama. I cannot give you Ananyas Chintayama because my mind is filled with Chinta. So many chintas, because the very fact that my mind is made up of these material elements, it tends to always go towards the material side. And it's very hard to bring it back to the spiritual side. So it's really difficult. So my Lord, please don't put this condition. Then Lord actually might have thought, no, let me revive back and let me come back as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and accept everyone and take out this condition and say whoever chants my name, they are going to get delivered. So actually, auspicious appearance day of the Lord, where He came back with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and gave us this Mahamantra. And thank you so much to the Lord. Thank you. We are just the instruments, Prabhuji. Like, we don't have to feel that we are providing something. We are just the instruments, have no qualification at all. The only qualification is because of the grace of devotees and because of the grace of Guru. And thank you so much for accepting us. We are very, very happy to be part of this congregation. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Project, please. We want to share. Thanks.
Let us thank Vagisha Mataji and Sakya Prem Prabhu with loud and enthusiastic Haribol. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
So, we'll start with a small bhajan. Actually, I wanted to sing this yesterday, but because it was Jagannath's appearance day. But this song says, Jai Gaura, say Krishna, say Jagannath. The same Gauranga Mahaprabhu is same Jagannath, and same Jagannath is same Krishna. Jaya Jaya Jagannath Sachidananda Tribhuvan Korega Sharanavanda Jaya 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 Jagannath Sachidananda Tribhuvan Korega Sharanavanda I'm sorry, I don't get the tune. The wife is there? Brother? Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah, got it. Jaya Jaya Jagannatha Sachidananda नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की और पूर्णिमा महामहोत्सव की जय। गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। One great sannyasi Maharaj. Once one great sannyasi Maharaj told, when you start the pravachan, you should sing such a kirtan that if God permits, you can continue the lecture. Otherwise, your throat should be gone. Because this moment is a sankirtan moment. Maestro? So, thank you for so nicely participating in today's sankirtan. Actually, this moment is sankirtan moment. What I'm going to tell now is just a understanding of why we do sankirtan. That's all it is. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadami Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutampadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitaruntam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Harijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Come on, everyone loudly. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavad Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namah Pankajanabhaya Namah Pankajamaline Namah Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः नमो ब्राह्मण्याय देवाय गौ ब्राह्मणहिताय च जगद्दिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कुं करोति वाचालं पंगुलं कायतिगिरिं यत्कृपहतमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणं श्री परमानंद माधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम् ओम पवित्रो पवित्रो वा सर्वावस्थं गतोऽपि वा यत्स्मरेत् पुण्डरीकाक्ष सभ्याभ्यन्तरं श्री विष्णु श्री विष्णु चेतोदर्पणमर्दनं भवमहाद्वावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयकैरिव चन्द्रिकावितरणं विद्यावधूजीवनम् आनन्दमुनिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वमस्तफलं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनं नाम्नामकारि बहुलानि च सर्वशक्ति तत्रादिवार्यमितस्मरणेन कारः एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दैवमिदृशं निराकरणाः नादपि सुनिचेना तनोरपि सहिष्णुना मानेन मानवेन कीर्तनैः सदा हरि नदनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कवितां वा जगदीशकामये मम जन्मनीश्वरे भवतः भक्तिरहोइतकी त्वयि अयनन्दतनुकिङ्करं पतितमां शमे भवापुरौ कृपया तव पादपङ्कजस्योनिशदर्शं विचिन्मया नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदरुधारया पुनरैर्मितं बहुपदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति युगायितं निमिषेण चक्षुषा प्रवर्षायितं शून्यायितं जगत्सर्वं गोविन्दं विरहे अस्मिश्यापादरतं विनस्तु आदर्शनं मर्महतां करोतु वा यथातथामहितो लम्पतो मात्प्राणनाथस्तु एव नाथ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे. I humbly request devotees to pass on the mic and read this translation. You have the number?
Glory
Hare. 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 Glory to Sri Krishna Sankirtana, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years together. Thus, the fire of conditional life, of repeated birth and death, is extinguished. This Sankirtana movement is a prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is a life of all the transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it helps to have a taste of the full nectar for which we are always anxious.
Text 2. O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction upon the living beings, and therefore you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna, Govinda, etc. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies, and there is no hard and fast rule for chanting these holy names. O my Lord, you have so kindly made approach to you easy by your holy names, but unfortunate as I am, I have no attraction for them.
One can chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking himself lower than the straw in the street, more tolerant than the tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and ready to offer all respects to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Text 4. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor I have any desire to enjoy beautiful women, neither do I want any number of followers of mine. What I want only is that I may have your causeless devotional service in my life, birth after birth.
O son of Maharaja Nanda Krishna, I am not your eternal servitor, yet somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the utmost at your lotus feet.
O my Lord, when shall my eyes be decorated with tears of love, flowing constantly while I chant your holy name? When will my words be choked up when uttering the holy name? And when will all the holes of hair on my body have eruptions by the recitation of your name?
Text 7. O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment 12 years or more, and tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain. I am feeling all vacant in the world in the absence of you.
I do not know anyone except Krishna as my Lord, and he shall always remain as such, even if he handles me roughly by his embrace, or he may make me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, but he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally.
Hare Krishna. So this is Chaitanya Sishtastakam. These are the 8 prayers we all should learn. How many of you recite this every day? Please lift your hand. Every day you recite this prayer at least once. Please make it a point from this now onwards, from this Gaura Purnima onwards, every day, along with your other prayers, that whatever you recite in front of your deities, your altar, please recite these prayers also. Because this is the essence of entire Vedic scriptures. There is nothing more we need to achieve in this life except understanding this prayers and implementing this prayers. Right? So these are the 8 instructions that summarize the entire Vedas. So yesterday we discussed, I'm just going to take 5 minutes to have a quick recap because some of you have not come yesterday. So we are discussing about Gaura Leela, and in Gaura Leela we discussed about what is the main reason we have to hear festivals, we have to attend festivals, we have to hear the pastimes of God again and again. So the Lord's pastimes are very simple to hear, but they have profound meaning. I was explaining yesterday how the more number of years, the more number of times you hear, the more meanings you understand out of it, right? Just like Rupa Goswami, it was Sanatan Goswami. He starts Upadeshamrita with what? Pacho Vekam Manasavekam, right? And then he goes all the way to Radhakund, right at the end. So what starts as very simple actually goes all the way to the deep when you start hearing it more and more and more, right? All the acharyas give us very little glimpse of devotional life in the beginning, and it goes deeper and deeper. In the same way as the Lord's pastimes, like this simple, Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Karo Krishna Siksha. Simple 3 instructions, but our entire life is to make these instructions happen in our life. All we have to do is Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Karo Krishna Siksha. These are the only 3 things we are supposed to do. In order to do these things, we have to do other activities which will support us to do this. Shri Gaura ki jai. What happened? I thought you were moving. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So we hear these pastimes more and more, and 5 things should get enhanced, and 5 things should gain more clarity: consciousness, essence, faith, connection, and goal. Yesterday we discussed. If you want to hear in detail, you can hear to yesterday's recording. And external aspects of festival include what? Everything we did. Festival decorations, puja, prasadam, abhishekam, katha, chanting, these are all. They are part of the festival, but they are external. Right? But they become internal when they actually transform by bringing more commitment, full surrender, increased faith, natural attraction, and spontaneous love. This is what is the main goal of doing these festivals. Right? Of course, to do this, we also have to do decoration, we also have to do abhishekam, we also have to do chanting. But ultimate result should result in this. Right? We also discussed in Adi Leela what is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance is mentioned in one single verse. I'll just read the translation. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as the son of Srimati Sachidevi, be transcendently situated in the innermost chambers of your heart. Resplendent with the radiance of molten gold, he has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime and radiant mellow of devotional service, the mellow of conjugal love. So all the internal and external reasons are mentioned in this verse, in one single verse. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has explained why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has appeared. Lot of people, especially in India, even in South India mostly, they don't know who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I also never knew who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I knew in a textbook one statement was there, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At least that much people managed to keep in the textbooks. As Bhakti movement, I remember a small paragraph for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But I am sure with the Sanatana Dharma resurging, there will be a textbook for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Yuga Avatar. He has finally decided to give what we are supposed to do in Kali Yuga. And what is the use of having so many other textbooks when the real textbook is not there? Which tells you how to go back to Krishna. Right? So 3 external aspects we discussed. Quickly, the first one. What is the first one? To please Advaita Acharya. Now, who is Advaita Acharya? Advaita Acharya is Swayam Mahavishnu. But specifically, scriptures explain he is a Shambhu glance which comes from Mahavishnu and impregnates the material world. So, in a way, he is the father of the entire material world. Right? Of course, even the spiritual world. But he is that glance that comes. And when he saw that the world is filled with materialistic people, he decided to call for Lord Krishna. In brief, I am telling you today. And what is the best way to call for any powerful person? To get the recommendation from the people he loves. And Krishna loves the most what? Our donations, our offerings, of course, little bit. But his most dear, or of course, there are many, many more dear, but most dear among devotees are Tulsi, Shaligram and Ganga. And of course, Mother Cow also. Right? Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Cow Brahmanaya. Yes. So, Advaita Acharya, Swayam Mahavishnu, sitting on the banks of Ganga, offered Ganges water on top of a Tulsi which was kept on a Shaligram Shila. And as soon as that happened, Lord Krishna decided to descend. And he wanted to do what Advaita Acharya has requested him to do. Right? He roared like a lion and he declared that the Sankirtan movement is going to start. When he understood the Supreme Lord has accepted the prayer. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya krishtisam dharma sansthapanarthaya samvami. So this is the next reason. Dharma sansthapanarthaya. They established the Yuga Dharma. What is the Yuga Dharma of the age of Kali Yuga? It is mentioned in the conversation between King Maharaj Nimi and Narad Muni. He is asking, please tell me, who is going to come and establish the Yuga Dharma? And Yuga after Yuga, the explanation is given that in the age of Satya Yuga, there will be a Lord who will come in white color, right? And he will come and establish the process of meditation, right? And much more explanation is given. You can go and read these verses from 11th canto 5th chapter, from verse number 19 onwards. You'll understand each Yuga wise. And yesterday we discussed in detail, so I'm not going in detail now. Who is the next one in Treta Yuga? Prishnigarbha. He comes and establishes the process of Yajna. He actually comes with even the paraphernalia of Yajna, like Yajna, spoon and a parachman. He appears with that, right? And he says, this is the process. And in the age of Dwapara Yuga, Swayam Bhagavan. You see the Dwapare Bhagavan Swayam. Vedas is again and again indicating, don't get confused between avatar and avatari. Avatar is an avatar that avatari take, but avatari is Swayam Krishna. So every time Krishna is referred, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. There is no discussion on this, right? It's mentioned in the scriptures everywhere. So we should understand that Krishna appears as avatar, but he is also the avatari. And when it comes to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is not also again an avatar. He is Swayam the avatari, coming in another mood to give us devotion, right? And which is so beautifully explained in the 11th canto, 5th chapter, 32nd shloka. This shloka we can recite today because today is the appearance day. Krishna Varnam Trisha Krishnam Sango Pangastra Parshadam Yajne Sankirtana Praye Yajantihi Sumedashaha. In the age of Kali, intelligent persons perform congregational chanting to worship the incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not black, he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associates, servants, weapons, and confidential companions. So beautifully it is explained in Bhagavatam. Who is this personality who is coming? And we are so fortunate that just 500 years ago he was here. 500 years ago. 500 साल पहले पैदा हो जाता. Right? But don't need to worry. He is present even now in the form of his holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So even in Vishnu Sahasranama, there is a proof for this. There is explanation of this. Who is this Suvarna Varna Gauranga who comes and he starts the Yuga Dharma? And even in Garuda Purana, there is mention of this. Yesterday I discussed and showed these things because there is a whole misconception. People carry that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not God. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not Bhagavan. This is a misconception created. Well, he wanted the misconception to be created because that's why he is a Channa Avatar. The most fortunate and the most intelligent get to understand this, right? We are very fortunate because we are part of ISKCON society or Gaudiya Math society, right? This is a society created by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, by his own descendants. And only we have the knowledge of certain things that many others don't have. How we should feel when we look at others? We should feel that we are very lucky. We are very fortunate, right? They also could get this knowledge and they can also get this knowledge and become fortunate. Until I came to ISKCON society, I did not hear the word Goloka Vrindavan. For that matter, I did not even hear the word Goloka. Right? At the most I heard is Vaikuntha. And Vaikuntha is supreme. Don't think, sometimes ISKCON devotees speak about Vaikuntha as if, second class to first class. Hare Prabhu, Vaikuntha is not. Vaikuntha is the highest. Vaikuntha is the highest. But in that Vaikuntha, Supreme Lord is sitting there and meditating on his house, which is Goloka. And very fortunate people get to understand what is Goloka. Goloka Vrindavan. And many, many fortunate people Srila Prabhupada has made throughout the world by introducing not only Goloka, but how to go to that Goloka. He has given the process, right? So Prabhuji was asking me to recap. I was not planning to do that. But, like yesterday we were discussing, what is the fast mark to go to Goloka? 35 marks, right? So 35 marks, materialistic subject I'm just comparing it with, right? So you want 35 marks to go back to Goloka. So all our chanting, all our sadhana, festivals, all this together, idhar tak leke jayega. Even Guru's blessings, they get do sincere service. Let us start with the beginning. What is our first hour value? If you look at our face in the camera, I am right now looking at my face, it is -2. Because there is so much pride that we carry on the stupid face that we carry, isn't it? Mera naak, mera aankh, mera kaan. We look at this face as if there is nobody more beautiful than this face. But when Krishna looks at this face, it's like what? -2. When Durga Ma looks at this face, -2 fellows will come here. But what makes that -2 into +5?
Tilak.
One tilak. Haribo. When you put Vaishnav tilak, this -2 becomes +5. नहीं तो क्या तेरा फेस का वैल्यू है रे? क्या किस फेस का वैल्यू? कुछ वैल्यू नहीं है कि नहीं? So put a tilak. Whoever has not put a tilak, we go into that room. There is a tilak box. You can become +5 and come out. कितना दिन जिएंगे? -2, है कि नहीं? From that +5, our chanting, our sincere service, our Guru Diksha, second, third, whatever initiation you take, maximum it will take us to 19. Actually 18.5. एकादशी को जोड़ के 19 हो गया. बाकी मार्क कितना चाहिए? 16. और वो मार्क हमें प्रभुपाद देके गए 16 माला करने के लिए. Right? The 16 rounds, when we do sincerely, we'll go back to Goloka. We have to do it sincerely, without any gaps, for the rest of the life until the last breath. And why that 16 rounds will take us back to Godhead? Because that 16 rounds, that mantra is given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would not have given that mantra, how would we even know what is Hare Krishna Mahamantra? So the mercy of Srimati Radharani is 100% needed to go back to Krishna. ये समझ लो भैया. ये कृष्णा पार्टी, राधा रानी पार्टी है, ये सब कुछ साइड रखो. There is only one party, Radha Rani party. Many times Srila Prabhupada told, we are servants of Srimati Radharani. Our movement is to serve Radharani. Because Srimati Radharani is the most dear to Krishna. And if she is not pleased, Krishna is not pleased. And to make process very simple, Krishna himself appeared in the mode of Radharani here. Right? Prabhu, can you all come a little forward? I'll tell you a formula how much forward you have to come. Okay? Will you all follow? Keep this finger in front of you and the front person. If it is going down, you have to come forward. Come on, try. ये finger आगे लगाओ. जाना है नीचे और आगे आओ. नीचे नहीं जाना, छूना नहीं उसको नीचे. ठीक है? नहीं, यहाँ पे तो हाथ भी लगा सकते हो. 10 people can sit there. Yes, please come forward. We don't want anybody to stand outside because today is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Appearance day, and everybody coming here are the guests of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Do you want the guests to stay outside? No, right? Guests को बाहर खड़ा करना है क्या? किनके guests हैं? हमारे चैतन्य महाप्रभु के? तो फिर अंदर आने दो, प्लीज. उंगली लगाए नीचे, उंगली लगा, दिखा ऐसे, लग रहा है नीचे, आ गया. Right? Please come forward. Please come forward. There is no 4 people can sit there. Please come forward. Please, please. Hare Krishna. Yes. So in Garuda Purana also there is mention about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Right? Very clearly. In the first part of Kali Yuga, I will appear in my. No, nothing happened. I don't know why. Yeah. Yeah. So in the first part of Kali Yuga, I will appear in my complete spiritual form in Mayapura, Navadvip, pin code के साथ बताया गया है यहाँ पे. Where will Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appear? Navadvip. है कि नहीं? Including that detail is given. And what he will do, he will take sannyas. What is it? It's okay. In Narasimha Purana, it is also mentioned. The Supreme Lord will assume the form of half lion, half man in the Satya Yuga to cure the dreadful disease that has devastated the Daityas, and who appeared as Rama, conquered the 10-headed Ravana. In the Treta Yuga, he removed the burden of the earth in the Dwapar Yuga and protected the coward men of Brajapura. Will be the Lord by the name Chaitanya in Kali Yuga. He will have a golden form and he will take pleasure in chanting the Lord's holy names. Right? So there are many references from Garuda Purana. I will, please somebody remind me, I will keep this presentation in the WhatsApp group. Why I want this presentation in the WhatsApp group? Because all of you have to go and present it to at least 10 people. Don't download. Download and present. This is transcendental subject matter. Every little thing has a copyright of Supreme Lord himself. And Srila Prabhupada has sent it to all of us. Right? This knowledge has to be propagated. Next time when your relatives come to your house to talk about politics and land rates and gunta rate, make him sit down, close the door and read this presentation. Very good. What do you think? If he comes back, he is your relative. If he doesn't come back, he was your relative. और क्या मतलब है रिलेटिव रखने का? पद्म पुराण में भी बताया गया है. There also it is mentioned that Supreme Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears. We are so fortunate. Lord has appeared in so many sizes here. Right? Whichever size you want, you can go and select and fall at his lotus feet. In Narad Purana also it is mentioned, oh Brahmana, I will deliver all the worlds concealing myself in the form of a devotee of the Lord in Kali Yuga. He is going to come in the form of a devotee. It's called Channa Avatar. Can you all repeat? Channa Avatar. Meaning very confidential. Very confidential. Only few people around him will know that he is God. Nobody else will know. Right? And Bhavishya Purana also it is mentioned. Oh austere sage, everyone will see my transcendental form as a sannyasi in the age of Kali. I will be displaying symptoms like shedding of tears of bliss and hair standing on the head out of ecstasy. Right? So many places. Vayu Purana also it is mentioned. Matsya Purana also it is mentioned. Skanda Purana it is also mentioned. And so many places it is mentioned that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the supreme personality of God and is none other than Swayam Krishna. Hare Krishna. Right? So we talked about how he becomes more and more merciful. Lord Narasimha is Bhakta Vatsala. Lord Rama is Bhakta Vatsala without anger. Narasimha is with anger, but Lord Rama without anger. Lord Krishna not only gave service to the monkeys, but gave them butter also, so more merciful. He lifts his leg like this to give the 16 symbols we can see under his leg, so he becomes more merciful. He delivered Surpanaka when she came back as Kubza, right? And he not only married one, but he married everybody who came to him saying, I want to marry you. Right? All the gopis in the Vrindavan got the mercy of Lord Shri Krishna. But there is one problem. There is a condition. What is the condition? तो मेरे पार्टी में किसके पार्टी में? Simple. Vote एक ही जगह पे दे सकता. If you put vote in two places, what will happen to the vote? Invalid vote. We were invalid until we came to ISKCON. Because we are putting one vote on Monday, another vote on Tuesday, another vote on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, पूरा 7 वोट डाल रहे थे. उसका मतलब क्या है? इनवैलिड वोट. लेकिन प्रभुपाद आके बोले हाथ को पकड़ के वोट एक ही जगह पे डालने का. उसका नाम क्या है? जय श्री कृष्णा. कृष्णा इज सुप्रीम पर्सनैलिटी गॉड. यहाँ पे वोट डाल, यहाँ पे पानी डाल, the entire universe will be green. Right? So Krishna is also telling in Bhagavad Gita, surrender unto me. Very, very clear. Sarva dharman mamekam. Yeah. What is spiritual life? Vyavasayatmika buddhi. एक जगह पॉइंट लगाने. बहुशाखा काम नहीं करेगा. बहुशाखा अनंतस्या अबुद्धिर अव्यवसाय. Doesn't work like that. Prabhupada, in this age of Kali, when people have half knowledge or no knowledge or they only like to argue about spirituality, he introduced the highest philosophy with full clarity. No other Acharya did that. No other Acharya would say something which would make people, if some people just hear to proper philosophy, they get up and run. Because it is so clear. It is so clear. You see, some people talk for half an hour, you don't understand what he has spoken also. So everybody will sit there because इसको मालूम नहीं क्या बोल रहा है, उसको मालूम नहीं क्या समझ रहा है. Right? But Prabhupada is very clear. You are in my party or his party, whose party? Supreme personality of Godhead is Lord Shri Krishna. The buck stops here. Okay, do you all agree with that? Okay, next, second chapter. Right? So Prabhupada made it very clear. And most importantly, Prabhupada made the goal very clear. And more important than that, he told the process to achieve that goal also very clear. किसी को डाउट है क्या करने से वापस जाएंगे भगवान के पास? क्या करने से जाएंगे? हरे नाम नामेव केवलम कलौ नास्तेव गतिरन्यतः. There is no need to search for a process, Prabhu. We don't have to manufacture a process. अपने को मौन व्रत नहीं करने का है. We are not here to do मौन व्रत. We are not here to do any other vrata. We are not here to do any agarbatti, nariyal. If you do, that's okay. But what is the most important thing we are supposed to do here? Chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. We don't have to manufacture any mantra also. Everything is given. Take this mantra. If you are fortunate, from the lotus hands and vacha of a guru. Our goal of life is very simple. Chant 16 rounds minimum, follow Ekadashi, follow the 4 regulative principles, get into the mood of a servant and take initiation from a Vaishnava guru. अगर ये नहीं किया ना, वेस्ट कर रहे हैं अपन लाइफ को. We are wasting our life. We are unnecessarily giving an opportunity for Maya to bring us back into this world, and God knows where we'll take birth. Again, God knows where we'll take birth. How many want to come back to Majid Banda and hit your face to a Banda? Stephen, you want to come back? Huh? How many like Gachibowli? Skyscrapers in Gachibowli, how many people like? If you look at that skyscraper, क्या building बनाया, you will become a lizard in next life. 30 floors you will climb in 30 days. धीरे. Don't get attracted to all these things. We don't want to come back here again. My humble request. ये सूरत लेके फिर पैदा मत हो. खत्म करो. समझ गए ना? Let us end the matter in this life itself. And the great opportunity, Prabhupada has given Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Both he has given, everything he has given. There is nothing he has left. There is no book that is needed that Prabhupada did not give. There are some people who commented, oh, Prabhupada could not give this. No, Prabhupada gave everything. You did not understand. Prabhupada gave everything. And the beauty in which Prabhupada gave is, even one page is enough to deliver you. By mistake, if one page falls from the book, that page you read, that page has everything for you to go back to God. In every purpose, Prabhupada made sure he told who is Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he explained Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and he told what is the connection to Mahamantra. Everywhere, even a chapter talking about cosmology, which is a Sankhya Yoga. Prabhupada brought Krishna into it and explained that is also Krishna only. Jai Prabhupada.
Jai Prabhupada.
And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is even more. Is coming, right? He is giving Sankirtana movement and is coming and telling that every conditioned soul can go. If anybody thinks you are the most sinful person, then you have the first chance to go. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's claim. Right? Where did we hear this? Patita pavana hetu tava avatara Musarma patita prabhu na paivera. Only ICU patients are admitted in ISKCON. ICU, intensive care. जीवितम में इतना पाप किए, जिंदगी में इतना पाप किए, कोई और एंट्री नहीं दे रहा, ISKCON में एंट्री मिलेगा. If somebody is thinking I am in ISKCON and the most pure person, तो पहले आया क्यों यहाँ पे? Because you are ICU candidate. जब इतनी दुर्गति हो जाती है, सभी लोग जूता लेके मारते तब ISKCON में आते. मैं रेडी हूँ, I am ready. हैंड पतिता पावन हेतु. इधर से उठा के चैतन्य महाप्रभु सीधा गोलोक भेज देते. प्रभु हाउ फॉर्चुनेट आर यू. एंड थिंक अबाउट कमिंग फ्रॉम अ गुड फैमिली इनटू आवर सोसाइटी. You are even more well situated, right? All you have to do is whatever you are doing, start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. What is stopping you from chanting Hare Krishna Mantra? Tell me. Is your husband stopping you, Mataji? Huh? If he stops, will you listen? So why do you blame him? You are not listening. Huh? Prabhuji, are your wife stopping you from chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra? If they stop, will you listen? Yes, but Mataji are telling they will not stop. Please chant Hare Krishna Mantra. 16 वालों करो जल्दी. हर किसी से हो सकता है. Everybody can do 16 rounds. Minimum. Ekadashis you can chant. है कि नहीं? Today everybody is fasting. And everybody is looking at my face. जल्दी खत्म कर. Fast is supposed to break at moonrise, not sunrise. इसको छोड़ देंगे sunrise तक लगा रहेगा. नहीं, even I am focusing on the moon today. Don't worry. I did not have prasad before class. अगर मेरा प्रसाद क्लास के पहले हो जाता तो सभी लोग बड़े रिस्क पे गिर जाते. मुझे भी भूख लगता है. हरे कृष्णा. So, what is the first reason? The calling of Advaita. What is the second reason? To establish the Yuga Dharma. What is the third reason? To introduce Prema Bhakti. Prema Bhakti, very, very rare. First of all, we don't even know what is Prema. Lot of people don't understand what is the meaning of Prema. What is Prema? Love. I love you. जिंदगी में कितने लोग बोले I love you? हाँ? अभी 20 साल के बाद क्या लग रहा है? वो लव था क्या था वो? हाँ? मेरा एक दोस्त है, कॉलेज टाइम में वो बोला, वो लड़की को मैं आई लव यू बोल के आऊंगा. आज बोलेगा? आज ही बोल के आऊंगा. ठीक है, बोल गया. That fellow took a scooter. लगा दिया, फर्स्ट गियर, सेकंड गियर, थर्ड गियर. बोल के गया वहां तक. वहां यू टर्न मारा, फिर बोल के वापस आ गया. तो लड़की बीच में खड़ी थी वहां. बोल के स्टैंड डाल दिया. बोला क्या किया? बोल दिया. अरे किसको बोला? बोल दिया, मैं रास्ते में बोल दिया. सुनी नहीं सुनी उसकी मर्जी. प्यार नहीं है. वो तो बहुत रिस्क फ्री टेक्निक अडॉप्ट किया. वो रोक के अगर बोलता, एक छाटा मारती. बोल दिया, मेरे तरफ से बोल दिया. वन साइडेड. वन साइडेड को प्यार नहीं बोलते. प्रेम मीन्स टू साइडेड. We do what the beloved likes, and the beloved reciprocates when we do what they like. And Krishna is all about two-sided love. Love with Krishna is always two-sided. You do service, immediately you get the reciprocation. Immediately. While you are doing the Abhishek, whatever was in your mind, it will be fulfilled. Krishna is not going to keep anything in waiting list. There is no waiting list for Krishna. Everything, as soon as you desire, it will come. है ना? It's called Prema Bhakti. Prema Bhakti. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced the Prema Bhakti. How to love Krishna, love of God, not fear of God, not fear of God. अगरबत्ती 3 के जगह 4 घुमा दिया तो कुछ नहीं होगा. The way religion is introduced is ritualistic, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu removed the rituals and he said Prema Bhakti is the most important. The consciousness. Our movement is called International Society for Krishna Consciousness. It's all about consciousness, right? Bhaja Gauranga, Kaha Gauranga, Laha Gauranga Naam Re, Jai Jana Gauranga Bhaje, Se Amar Pran Re, Gauranga Boliya, Gaurango bhajile, Gaurango japile, Gaurango, Gaurango, Laha Gaurange Naam Re, Jai Jana Gauranga Bhaje, Se Amar Pran Re. Did you love this song? So much it talks about Prema Bhakti. What did Gauranga Mahaprabhu do? He was dancing Nachile, Nachile. Prabhuji and Matajis, if you have not danced in your devotion, you have not started your devotion. When does it come? When the limbs of the body cannot stop its happiness anymore. You sit at a place, you hear the song, and then you understand the song, and then you realize the song, and then you feel the presence of God. It is impossible for you to sit and chant. Lot of people outside think, "Ye, iska log pagal hai, nachte rehte." What they're thinking is right. हम पागल है, नाचते रहते हैं. लेकिन किसके लिए पागल है? कृष्ण के लिए पागल है कि नहीं? So please dance. Today is Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance day. When we have Gaura Arti at the end, please dance. Don't stand in that corner. Don't sit in that corner thinking, ये मैं नहीं डांस करता. अरे करो डांस. एक बार जो डांस करना चालू किया, अभी तक उसको रोकना पड़ रहा पकड़. इस्कॉन में प्रॉब्लम है. First time when I went to ISKCON temple, I looked at people jumping from this side, like almost like Olympic long jump. You know, in ISKCON Boston, it's a small temple. Small temple, people are jumping like 7-9 feet. And मैं उनको देख के मैं जिंदगी में कभी नहीं करूँगा. The moment I told that, my hand was pulled by somebody and I also was jumping. And till now I am jumping. So that is Gauranga Mahaprabhu's movement, right? खाओ, नाचो, जपो और जाओ, और कुछ नहीं बाकी बीच में, है कि नहीं? चरणामृत भी पियो. अगर कोई सोच रहा पीना मैं बुरा ही बोला तो वो भी है. चरणामृत पी के जाओ. Very good. Internal reasons. We are going to discuss quickly the internal reasons, right? The internal reasons are very confidential reasons and very high subject matters. It is practically impossible for me to explain the internal reasons in detail in this class. But just get introduced to what are the internal reasons. The first internal reason is to experience the greatness of Srimati Radharani's love. There is nobody and there cannot be anybody who can love Lord Krishna more than Srimati Radharani. In fact, to use the word more than also is meaningless. Because love itself is Radharani. Haladini Shakti. When Krishna's entire love becomes personified into a body, that is Srimati Radharani. There is no difference between Srimati Radharani and Krishna. Can you look at this? Srimati Radharani, you know, her hair is being kept by Lord Krishna, and what is she watching in the mirror? Krishna. What is that mandir called? Huh? Not Sarovar. Yes, Kusum Sarovar, beside Kusum Sarovar. Radha, Balbihari temple. Please go to this temple. It is beside Kusum Sarovar. Some people may be wondering, where is Kusum Sarovar in Hyderabad? Hyderabad में Kusum Sarovar नहीं है. आपको Kusum Sarovar जाना है, तो where you should go? No, Govardhan. क्लैरिटी पिन कोड के साथ बोलेंगे, है कि नहीं? किस किस को पर्सनल लोन चाहिए हाथ उठाओ. कल सवेरे कॉल आएगा, कृष्ण की महिमा आ जाएगा, एक्सिस बैंक, HDFC, ICICI 3 कॉल आएंगे, उनमें से एक उठाओ, पर्सनल लोन लो, गोवर्धन जाओ, मरने से पहले जाओ। कब मरने वाले? शुभ शुभ बोलो प्रभु, कब मरने वाले? आज भी। लेकिन आज आसानी से मौत नहीं आएगा कि आज गौर पूर्णिमा है कि नहीं? I am 100% confident I will not die today. Come and fight with me. Because to die today, I have to be a pure devotee, which I am not. आज full daring है मेरा. Auspicious days, I am like a thunder. आजा, क्या करना है आजा. Because auspicious I will not die. है कि नहीं? So death can come any time. Death can come any time. So please visit these holy places. Just now, Raghunandan Prabhu and his wife Subhadra and Mataji just sneaked out because they are going to Vrindavan for 7 days. They just went, right? So please do yatras, jao. Source of all love in the universe. We are only a tiny part of that love, oceanic love versus a drop of love. Our love is only drop of love. But Srimati Radharani's love is oceanic. What does Srimati Radharani do for Lord Krishna and what does she not do for Krishna? It is explained that Srimati Radharani prepares 56 items for Lord Krishna every day and she has not repeated anything so far. I can predict tomorrow morning's breakfast in my house. How many of you can predict? वही what is it?
No breakfast. It's cancelled.
Oh my God. By telling this, there is no breakfast only tomorrow.
Raised hands, no breakfast.
Who are raised hand? Khatam. But the beauty here is Lord Krishna doesn't know what is his tomorrow morning breakfast. He's always wondering what is Srimati Radharani making for me. And eternally she has not repeated anything. Hare Krishna. Is that love? That's unbelievable love. Right? We can also surprise Krishna. We can also surprise Krishna by becoming a devotee. Because taking birth in Kondapur, Gachibowli, we are not qualified to be a devotee. But we have come here to devote. Already we are surprised. He's thinking, how come these fellows are here? They should be in software company, beating their heads. They should be clearing loans of home loans. क्या कर रहे लोग यहाँ पे? Srimati Radharani is saying, I have brought them here. Please bless them. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is saying, Prabhupada brought all these people here. Actually, we have no qualification. In the age of Kali Yuga, we have no qualification. Doubt आ रहा है क्या? Doubt आ रहा है तो खोल लो, अपने फेस को देखो. सब क्लियर हो जाएगा. हम मोहन दूसरे आर्गुमेंट. There is no point. We have no face value to be in this kind of satsang. But Prabhupada gave us that. Today I sent a video of Prabhupada doing Abhishek of Gaura. You see it?
Yes.
So beautiful. And we are doing Abhishek of Gaura. Prabhu, how many people before coming to Islam have even seen Abhishek? थोड़ा बहुत इधर उधर देखा होगा. But did you get an opportunity to perform Abhishek? Everybody who has performed Abhishek here is not taking birth again. Haribol. नहीं है अभी, लेकिन आप मेरे बात में यकीन है तो पक्का पैदा होता है यहीं पे मजे करना विश्वास पे डिपेंड करते हैं ना. We have faith or no? Prabhuji gita చెప్తాను అట్లే చెప్తాను. Prabhupada is told, and one senior devotee told, who is that Krishnanand Prabhu, in Jagannath Puri, near what is that big in Bhubaneswar, there is a big Lord Shiva's temple. What is it? Linganaswamy temple. Opposite to that, there is a Krishna temple. What is the temple? Anantavasya temple. He was giving a lecture there, and he told, he's a very senior devotee. He told, anybody who shouts the name of Lord Gauranga to an extent that his throat smashes away will never take birth again. डील मिलते ही पक्का इम्यूनिटी ले लेगा. Yes, and that's true. How many people have shouted Gauranga outside? मालूम भी है गौरांग का नाम किसी को? किसको नहीं मालूम है? And what is the beauty of Gauranga Mahaprabhu? What is the beauty of Ram? He is giving Krishna Prem. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaura Krishna Namaha. And only he can give Krishna Prem because he knows who is Radharani and he knows what is the mood of Radharani. Nobody else can give that. Nobody else can give that. No other Devata, no other incarnation can. Even Lord Narsimdev cannot give Krishna Prem. Lord Ram cannot give Krishna Prem. Because you have to come in the mode of Radharani. You have to come in the mode of Radharani. Krishna himself came in the mode of Radharani and is giving Krishna Prem. Right? And we are so fortunate. All other incarnations are telling us what is Bhakti. But in this incarnation, he is showing us what is Bhakti. Right? The same Krishna comes as Narsingadev. Same Krishna comes as Matsya, Varaha, Kurma. But in this incarnation, when he comes as Swayam Krishna, he is showing how to come into the deepest inner quarters of my house. Right? That is called to experience the greatness of Srimati Radharani's love. He always sees Radharani is loving me so much. But how do I know? How can I understand what is going on inside her heart? How can I understand more about her pure love? To experience that Krishna came. Right? She is the direct expansion of Lord Krishna. We are not direct expansion of Lord. What are we? Parts and parcels. The difference. It's a big difference. Right? She is oceanic, we are a drop. Yeah. To relish the transcendental position of Srimati Radharani as his prime reciprocator of love, he appeared. Right? It's a very high philosophy. But just understand, he wanted to glorify Srimati Radharani. So appeared. Swayam Krishna appeared. Second reason, to experience his own sweetness. Is he sweet? Can there be anyone more sweeter than him? Just look into his eyes. Just look into his eyes. 10 seconds. Don't look at anything else. He is so sweet that he also doesn't know how sweet he is. That is a big problem. Why Krishna cannot know how sweet he is? Because the lotus cannot know how sweet the lotus is. Only a bumblebee will know. Can he taste his own nectar? Can't taste his own nectar. But if a honeybee comes and sits on that and removes the nectar out, then what the honeybee gives is nectar. So exactly what Lord Krishna did is he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to taste the love of Radharani, of why she is loving me. What is there in me that Srimati Radharani is loving so much? To understand his own sweetness, he appeared. Samjha? Like a honeybee shows the sweetness of a flower. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is experiencing his own sweetness when he comes as a devotee. Right? That's why he is a devotee. Incarnation who is playing the role of a devotee. Right? Prabhupada says Krishna's unparalleled beauty is topmost sweetness of love of Godhead. Third, to taste the bhakti experience. One is to know his sweetness. Second is to glorify Srimati Radharani. But third is what? To actually taste that bhakti. How devotees are tasting the bhakti. He wants to be a devotee and he wants to taste that bhakti. He wants to experience what it means to worship him. Right? If devotees are more happy, they seem to be more happy than him also sometimes. Krishna is already, I am not so happy, my devotees are more happy. And in Dukkhalayam also they are happy. This is material world. In the material world also they are more happy. And how is this possible? I made Dukkhalaya, they are in Dukkhalaya, but Prabhupada gave Krishna consciousness to this material world to experience that happiness that a devotee derives. Experience the higher happiness of devotee serving the Lord. Taste the pure love of Srimati Radharani. To taste that, Shyam Sundar becomes Gaura Sundar. Right? Same Shyam Sundar becomes Gaura Sundar. Gaura Sundar means what? Gaura. Srimati Radharani's golden complexion. Right? So these are the three internal reasons. You want to understand more about these reasons, it will take a lifetime. But you cannot understand without chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra every day. You cannot understand without taking Diksha from a bona fide guru in Parampara. You cannot understand unless you follow the preliminary rules of Bhakti. You cannot. You cannot. This is not a knowledge that can be acquired by sitting and hearing. Tadvidi pranipatena, pariprashnena, upadekshantite jnana, jnana tattva. You have to serve. Sevaya. You have to serve a guru. In the mood of a servant of a servant. Then you can understand, then you can appreciate what is being discussed here. Very difficult. And the source is open. ISKCON desire tree. All your desires will be fulfilled. Audio.ISKCON desire tree. Your ears are not enough to finish what is there inside. You go, Swamis, Prabhus, click on the Swamis, all the Swamis, and Prabhupada has a separate folder. कितना दिन लगेगा सुनने के लिए बताओ? कितना साल लगेगा? And no need to download. Everything is available. Go and search. There is search box also. Type anything in that, you'll get lectures for that. I am too angry. Anger, type maro. 200 lectures aega. I want to understand love. Love maro. Those are lecture aega. Hear these lectures. Stop hearing all other nonsense. Stop discussing politics. Stop discussing all different ways to find enjoyment in this world. All you have to do is start hearing every day. On this day of Gaura Purnima, I'm giving you 30 seconds. Close your eyes and make a meditation, some resolve that you're going to do in the next 1 year to make progress in Krishna consciousness. To hear, to chant. 30 seconds are yours in front of Srimati, Shri Radha Madan Mohan and Shri Gaura Nitai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So whatever you resolve, just do it. Whether it was to read more, whether it was to serve more, whether it was to chant more, or to chant properly. I'm going to sit and chant the holy name without any offenses. Whether it is to decrease my offenses, whether it is to serve more devotees, whether it is to go on a yatra, right? Or anything that you have resolved, which you feel is needed to go back to Krishna in front of Gaura Nitai. Gaura Nitai will make it happen. Don't keep any doubt in that. They will facilitate everything to happen. Krishna wants us back in his abode. He doesn't want us here. And that is the reason he is appearing again and again and again. There is no other business for him. Internal reasons are there for him to appear. But the external reasons are to remind us that please come back to us. Right? So, what are the external reasons? To please Advaita Acharya Prabhu, to establish Yuga Dharma, to introduce Prema Bhakti, Madhurya Rasa. Internal reasons, number one.
Experience the greatness of Srimati Radharani's love, to experience his own sweetness.
To experience his own sweetness, to taste the Bhakti experience. Right? Krishna Varnam, Tvasha Krishnam, Sango, Pangastha Parshadam, Yajne Sankirtana Praye, Yajantihi Sumedashaha. He appears as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu along with his confidential associates. Now, we'll discuss briefly about how he appeared. What exactly happened when he appeared. Sorry, thank you. So who are the Lord's associates who came before him? The previous verse told he appears with his confidential associates. So who are the associates who came even before he came? Advaita Acharya? Nityananda Prabhu also came before him, yes? And? Srivas Pandit? Gadadhar Pandit, yes? No. I'm not sure on Gadadhar Pandit. Prabhu, can you help me? He was there already? Haribo. Okay. Who else? Haridas Thakur, right? So many such. Madhavendra Puri. He is the one who brought Madhurya Bhakti into our life. Right? Haridas Thakur. Murari Gupta. Swayam Hanumanji appeared. Pundarik Vidyanidhi. Great devotee. Paramananda Puri. Ishwara Puri. Chandrasekhar Acharya. Keshav Bharati. Advaita Acharya. How many of you know about all these? Please take a picture on your phone. Before next Sunday class, understand who they are and come back. They are very important. You have to understand who these great personalities are. Like who is Madhavendra Puri, who is Haridas Thakur, who is Murari Gupta, who is Pundarik Vidyanidhi, who is Paramananda Puri, who is Ishwara Puri, who is Chandrasekhar Acharya, Keshav Bharati, and Advaita Acharya. There are many more who appeared, and they're giving you who are related to the Leelas. Right? You all can learn. Srivas and his three brothers, Srinidhi, Sripati, and Sriram, and Srivas. All four of them appeared before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Right? And even Upendra Mishra, whose fifth son is Jagannath Mishra. Right? And even Neelambar Chakravarti, and whose daughter is Sachi Devi. And Neelambar Chakravarti married his daughter to Upendra Mishra's son Jagannath Mishra. Right? Now, this all happened in Navadvip. And Lord was already predicted to appear in Navadvip. And all the Puranas are giving the address, pin code, everything. Right? Now, as soon as Lord Brahma understood that the Lord is going to appear in Navadvip, immediately made Navadvip very opulent. It is explained it was like a celestial place. Richness, good crops, good weather, everything was there. Most importantly, Mother Ganga is there. Navadvip, everywhere. Right? He made it very opulent. And as soon as Lord Brahma was doing that, immediately Mother Saraswati also sent all the great scholars to Navadvip. The greatest of scholars, tens and thousands of scholars were there teaching Vedas. The best of the universities, the schools were there in Navadvip. Because who is going to appear? Huh? The avatar who can even defeat Brahaspati is going to appear. Not an ordinary person is going to appear. The Supreme Personality of God is going to appear. So Navadvip was filled with scholars. It was the most opulent place, the most wanted place. And how long back am I talking about? 500 years back. Yes, 500 years back. Right? And Advaita Acharya, even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, he established three things. Harikatha, Hari Puja, Hari Puja. He would do that in Srivas Pandit's house. Every day they would read Bhagavatam and they would do Kirtan. But there was one problem that happened in Navadvip, is that even though so much opulence came, even though so many scholars were there, but everybody was totally attracted to materialistic life. Very materialistic. Even devotion was filled with materialism only. I will do devotion to get more benefits. I will do devotion to get more opulence. I will do, and that's not devotion actually. I will do whatever process, puja, to get more better body, better fame, name. That's all. And looking at this Advaita Acharya, who is Swayam Mahavishnu, is feeling, hey Srivas, what should we do? Let's do something every night. And even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, they used to sit in Shiva's Pandit, Shiva's Angan, and they used to loudly chant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, And what the Navji Basi used to do? They used to get worried. Hey, what these fellows are doing? They are getting disturbance in the night for us. We want to sleep nicely. These people are getting so much noise in the evening. If we don't sleep nicely, then how will we have the energy to get up next day morning and earn more money? We need good sleep. And besides, these people are doing Hari Bhajan so loudly. What if Mahavishnu gets up from the Adisesha? There will be Pralaya. One Brahmana was telling, hey, stop chanting Vishnu's name so loudly. He will get up. We want him to sleep. And one other person was saying, this kingdom is being ruled by a Mughal fellow. If he hears these mantras, if he hears these things, he will create so much problem for us. He will send his Sena and kill all of us. Hey, what are you doing inside? They were making plans to send out Shivas and family out of Navadvip. Can you see any such thing happening even now? It continues, Kaliva. But Advaita Acharya never gave up. Then they sat down and they were thinking what to do, how to. And Srivas Pandit, so, he asked, Prabhu, please worship. You can bring Lord Krishna here. You can. Please pray for it. And that's what Advaita Acharya did. That's the first externalism we discussed. He went to the Ganges, to the bank of Ganga, and he offered Tulsi on Shaligram, and he offered, water of Ganga, and he prayed intensely. Please, only you can remove this materialism. The free will of a living entity is so strong that even I fail to stop them. There are two places where God also fails. God doesn't fail, but two places he fails. One is to stop a living entity to go to the material world. He failed. That is the reason we are all here. And second is to reciprocate through the love of a pure devotee. He cannot. He fails there. He openly says, I cannot reciprocate to the love of pure devotee. There are two places. He accepts that failure, not that God fails. He chooses to accept that because he respects our free will. And with our free will, he is asking us to come back, and Advaita Acharya is praying, hey Krishna, I cannot change their free will. Only you have to appear. Only you have to appear and influence their free will so that they choose you versus this material world. They choose you versus this sense gratification. They choose you versus all this temporary happiness that they are trying to find. They have to use their senses to serve your senses. Rishikena, Rishikesha, Sevanam, Bhakti. Only then they can come back to you. They have to worship you, Rishikesha. So that's what Advaita Acharya did. 8 daughters were born to Mother Sachi and Jagannath Mishra. And all of them died. Some in the womb, some outside the womb. Can you imagine how difficult it is for parents to even imagine? 8 daughters. Now some acharyas explain this happened because Krishna wanted to increase the intensity of their separation to have him. It is explained many times that a child who is born after many abortions or many difficult situations is a special child. That child is coming with a purpose. He is coming here to do something. And child was born after many years of marriage also. Why? Because the parents pray for their child so much. It is no more a child to have like a doll in a house. It is no more a child to show the society, mera bhi bachcha hua. It's a child that they crave in the front of Supreme Lord that please give me a child who will deliver me. Please give me a child whom I can serve. Right? So Sachi Devi and Jagannath Mishra were praying intensely. Please give us a child. Please give us that child who will deliver us. Right? And so the first child was born, Vishwarup. He is Swayam Ansha of Nityananda Balram. Now why did he appear before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Because Acharyas explain that before Krishna was born, Balaram appeared because he wanted to make sure that the world is ready. He wanted to make sure that the womb is ready. He wanted to make sure the womb of Sachi Devi is ready to accept the next appearance of Swayam Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he appeared. And after he appeared, he was so beautiful, he was so attractive that the entire Navadvip were astonished. Who is this personality? Who's effulgent like a sun? When he walks like a lion. When he talks like a great authoritative person. Who is this personality? Vishnu. He is Swayam Balaram. Right? Swayam Sankarshan. He is so attractive. And then the prayers continued of Jagannath Mishra and Sachi Devi. And the next supreme person was ready for appearance. Who was he? Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Jai Gauranga! Jai Gauranga! Now, it was not going to be an ordinary appearance. The Supreme Lord comes, he is not going to come like any ordinary person. Supreme Lord doesn't have to be in a lump of semen like all of us. Supreme Lord appeared in the heart of Jagannath Mishra. One night, Jagannath Mishra saw the entire spiritual world. He saw the entire spiritual world. And he could understand, my God, something extraordinary is happening. He got up in the morning. He's like, what did I just see? What did I just see? And the Supreme Lord was in his heart. He could feel the difference. He was feeling the heaviness of his heart. He was feeling the love in his heart. He was feeling the attachment. Something has happened to me. And he went to Mother Sachi Devi. And something special is happening in our life. And right at that point, from the heart of Jagannath Mishra, Supreme Lord entered into the heart of Sachi Devi. And from the heart of Sachi Devi, he went into the womb of Sachi Devi. Right? And this is how Supreme Lord appears. It's from heart to heart. Vidya Shaduna. He stays in our heart. From the heart he appears. So he went into the womb of Sachi Devi. And while he was in the womb of Sachi Devi used to sleep in the night. And she used to experience some effulgence coming out from her. She used to experience some effulgence coming out from the windows in the night. She used to hear some amazing music, background music. Because Krishna has to sleep inside, right? Gandharvas are coming and singing outside. Then Krishna has to sleep inside. All the great musicians of the whole universe are wandering around Navadvip. And something unusual is happening. Even Sachi Devi is not knowing what is going on. I'm hearing different sounds. And suddenly some unknown people will come and they'll offer some, at their door. They'll knock the door, they open. Here is fresh crop from our field. Here is a fresh fruit from my garden. Here is a fresh prasad from this dham. Please have it, please honor it. Nobody used to come like that before. And who are all these? All the devatas. Swayam Brahma. Lord Shiva would change his dress. He would not appear like Lord Shiva. And he would appear there. And would bring some gift for Sachi Devi and Jagannath Mishra. Who is coming? The Supreme Personality of God is coming. Right? We were astonished. Every day from the day Gauranga Mahaprabhu entered into their hearts, their lives changed. Navadvip changed. They are astonished what's happening. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months in the womb, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Is it close to delivery? 9 months. Close to delivery? 10 months. 11 months. 12 months. 13th month. Child is not coming out. And the more and more this Gandharva singing is increasing, the more and more guests are coming, the more and more gifts are coming. Sachi Devi and Jagannath Mishra are astonished. What is going on? Who is this personality? And they went to Neelambar Chakravarti, mother of Sachi Devi, who was also a great, astrologer. He can tell the future. Yes, this child, it's his 13th month. He's supposed to appear. He's supposed to be in this world. Who is he? And Neelambar Chakravarti said, he has some great qualities. The time that you're talking about, the kind of details you're talking about, he is not an ordinary person who's coming. Don't worry, he will appear and the whole world will be delivered. Right? And then in the 13th month, the delivery happened. And Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared this very night 500 years ago. Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Hari Bol! Effulgence. And when he was appearing, what do people compare a beautiful face to? Moon. Moon shed its face. What face do I have in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Gaura Sundar has appeared. Mujhe kaun dekhega? It's explained Rahu came in front of moon. Enough. Tera koi role nahi. It was Grahan. And when the Grahan happened, the whole materialistic people normally get very scared of Grahan. Because Grahan removes all the auspiciousness and it removes all the opulence. It's considered to be very, very inauspicious. So what did they start doing? The Grahan was so dark. It became bright night and they were scared. And out of that fear they started chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And when the whole Navadvip was chanting like this, Advaita Acharya looked at Srivas and said, what we were trying to do for so many years is automatically happening. Something special is happening. Let this Grahan remain forever. Because this is what is needed in this world. Everybody should lift their hands and chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Acharya explained, like the darkness of ignorance is removed by a guru, the inauspiciousness, the useless aspect of this world is removed by the appearance of Mahaprabhu. As soon as he appeared, everything that is needed in this world came. Prema Bhakti. The process to go back, everything appeared at once. And that night changed the whole universe. The Yuga Avatar has appeared, who is none other than Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? Hare Krishna. So as soon as he appeared, the wife of Srivas Pandit, Malati, and the wife of Chandrasekhar Acharya, and the wife of Advaita Acharya, Sita Thakurani, they all started coming and saying, who has appeared in the house of Jagannath Mishra? Who has appeared? And as soon as Sita Thakurani saw, as soon as she saw Mahaprabhu, she immediately understood he is Krishna. Nobody else can be so effulgent and nobody else can be so beautiful. Akarshayati, she immediately understood. And so many gifts people started bringing. Everybody would find a reason to come to their house. Bacha sora abhi mat aao. ठीक है नहीं आएंगे लेकिन आएंगे. They'll come, they'll knock at the door. They'll give some reason to enter the house. They need some reason to take darshan of Gauranga. Because he is like a gold. Have you seen a child who is like gold? Huh? Molten gold. Purest form of gold. Shining, effulgent like gold. Hare Krishna. Can we imagine? We can't imagine. It's difficult. Difficult to imagine. A child who was so attractive. And so many started coming. Devatas are coming. Sadhus are coming. God knows who is coming. And they never had so many guests. So many gifts. Continuously. Huh? See. Devatas are coming like sadhus, Devatas are coming in their own different. And once what happened? Some Devatas came in a very invisible way. And they started moving things in the house. Just please, my legs are go little back. I love. Right? So they started moving things in the house. And Sachidev was like, what? Ghosts have come or what? Immediately they called tantrics. यहाँ आके निकालो, खुद को निकालो यहाँ से. Tantrics came and they're like, निकालो, निकालो यहाँ से, बाहर निकलो. Whatever energies are there. And they were saying, hey, we are there. We are here to take darshan of Gauranga. And they were removing. So these incidents are happening every day. Can you imagine a house with every day filled with some kind of excitement, some kind of new guest, some kind of new gift, some kind of this, some kind of that. Busy, their life changed. Completely their life changed as soon as Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared in their house. Right? Devatas were visiting. What happened? Okay. And one other thing that Gauranga Mahaprabhu used to do is he used to cry more than any other child. Children cry, but Gauranga Mahaprabhu would always cry. And the only way he would stop crying is when everybody come and chants Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Can anybody cry like a child here? Maestro? Why Maestro? Hare Krishna. So, he would not stop crying. They chant Hare Krishna, they're chanting Hare Krishna, now my round is over, again he'll start crying. Hare, फिर से Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. This child would make everybody chant. And Advaita Acharya is thinking, Arey Baap Re, I was trying for so many years to make people chant. And this small child is making everybody chant. And every woman would find a reason to come and sit beside Gauranga. And as soon as she sits, he'll start crying. And how to stop him from crying? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Prabhu, if you ask me why am I making all of you chant? Because there are more than 108 people in this room. With every chant, we are doing one round. On the day of Gaur Purnima. Can you do one more round? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. इतने आसानी से एक राउंड हो जा रहा है. It's your choice. You want to do round yourself, you'll have to do 108 times. Get 108 people, Gauranga Mahaprabhu will more pleased. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Why do you think we preach? We are pakka businessmen. लोगों को लाने का, चैंट कराने का, एकदम से फिनिश होने का, और फिनिश होते क्या बोलने का? हरे कृष्णा, कृष्णा कृष्णा, हरे हरे, हरे राम, राम, हरे हरे. So this was happening in Jagannath Mishra's house. Every day chanting, every day. Horoscope was shown. ये बच्चा है कौन? इतना difference है क्या घर में? This house has changed. So who is this boy? What is the specialty in this boy? So Nilambar Chakravarti was shown the horoscope. He told, this child is so scholarly that he can even defeat Brahaspati. Brahaspati is a scholar among the Devatas. उनसे बड़ा logician कोई नहीं. But this child will be so intelligent, he can even defeat Brahaspati. And Nilambar Chakravarti told, he'll be the epitome of auspiciousness. He'll have the greatest of the qualities. Nobody in the world has such kind of qualities. We speak about Maryada Purushottam Ram. We speak about Purna Purushottam Krishna. This child is going to have those qualities and more qualities. Nilambar Chakravarti said that. And then one more very scholarly Brahmana came there. When he looked at the astrological chart, he told directly, he said, this child is the supreme personality of Godhead. But who was ready to believe that? Will mother and father believe? Yogamaya. They heard that, but they would not believe. And the Brahman also said, this child will establish the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Harinam Sankirtan in the whole cosmic universe. He's going to do that. And they were, really? Acha laga. But there is one thing he did not tell, that this child will take sannyas. He did not tell that. He knew that this incarnation is going to take sannyas. But he did not tell because the parents cannot take that separation. Especially when such a beautiful child is born in your house, how can you take the separation? They give different names, Namkaran ceremony. Vishwambar was a name given. Some called him Gaura Hari because he took birth under a neem tree. And neem is known as the most medicinal plant. And because they had many miscarriages before his birth, in order to add auspicious into his name, the village women started calling him Nimai. Right? And some called him Sachinandan. The whole locality now is Sachinandan. Dear Sachi Mata's son Sachinandan. Yashodanandan, Sachinandan. Right? And some called him Gauranga. Gauranga. Right? Because he was like gold and long arms. Right? So there are many names to the Supreme God. Many names. There are many pastimes of the Supreme Lord. One of the pastimes is when he was a few months old, he was sitting in the courtyard and he was playing with little toys. And there was one great personality who was very eager to take darshan of Supreme Lord, who is Swayam Balaram, as Sankarshan. He came there. He came there like a big snake, he came there. And as soon as that big snake came in the courtyard, our little Nimai went and holded that snake and caught him like this. As soon as everybody in the courtyard saw, they were shocked. Hey, what is this? Our small child, such a big snake, it can kill him. But Nimai was very happy holding this. He was just holding the snake. And the snake even went around him and then finally stood right on his head like this. Right? And he gave the darshan of Ananta Sesha. At the same time, his parents were very scared. Hey, what is this? What is this? And Ananta Sesha saw that everybody is getting too agitated. I think I should leave. Mahaprabhu, I have taken your darshan. It's very rare to find your darshan. You appeared here. I can't stay in separation. By mistake, I came here. I got your darshan. Now I'll go. So he immediately started leaving. And as soon as he started leaving, immediately Sachi Mata became very happy. Oh, my son is saved. My son is saved. Because we worship Damodar Shila in our house, that Lord Damodar saved my son. And as soon as they were feeling happy, little Nimai started running behind the snake. I want that snake back. Like, no, Nimai, that's not a toy for you to play. That snake, it's a huge snake. We have never seen such kind of snake. And it has come in the courtyard. But Nimai was in separation of Anantasesh. Right? Anantasesh is always there with Supreme God. So he wanted to go and catch. Such were nice pastimes. He would do all kinds of things. He would also go and steal butter and milk from other houses. Same track record of Lord Krishna he would maintain. But he was more naughty than Krishna. He would go to somebody else's house and take the milk, take the butter, and if they hide the milk and butter somewhere in their house that he cannot find out, he will take a little water and put in their little child's ear. The child will cry. Then he'll tell, where is the butter? You keep the butter outside. I will not do all this. He would go and break the things in the house. He would go and smash the entire house to pieces. Once he smashed the whole house, all the things in the house in his own house. Sachi Mata came, who did all this? And little Nimai is sitting there. Can a small child do all this? No. Small child did not do. I think some ghostly demon came and he did all this. But luckily the Damodar Shila in my house saved my Nimai. And little Nimai is thinking, when will you know that I only broke everything? Right? He would steal the hearts of everybody in Navadvip. He would do all kinds of notorious things. And they would have all kinds of complaints also. Just like Lord Sri Krishna. Because it's Swayam Krishna. He's Swayam Krishna. He's not an incarnation of Krishna. He's Swayam Krishna appearing in Navadvip. Right? There's so many places. Once he ate, dirt. He was eating mud. Just like Lord Krishna ate mud, he ate mud. And as soon as he ate mud, Mother Yashoda, here Mother Sachi, she came and caught his hand. Hey, why are you eating mud? Nima, why are you eating mud? And he said, I made some nice sweet rice for you. Why are you eating mud? And immediately, Sachi Devi, Nimai says, Mother, what is the difference between sweet rice and mud? Even the sweet rice came out of grains and the grains came out of the mud transformed made the grains and grains became sweet rice. And the mud also is the same. So what is the difference between mud and sweet rice? Everything is one. This is one. Advaita. Understand that everything is one. We are one. Everything is coming from one. Immediately Sachi Devi said, Nimai, you sit down. I don't know which institution you went and learned Mayavada. Sit. Then she started explaining, Beta, it is not like that. Everything is not one. There is God, there is energy of God. Just imagine, Mother is explaining to small Nimai the difference between Mayavada, what is Shunyavada, and what is Bhakti. Like Achintya Veda. She actually explained to Nimai. She told, see, from the same mud you make a pot. In that pot you put water. And the water remains in that pot. But the same water you put in the mud, it will become muddy. Is the pot different or no from the same mud? It is different. So understand, Nimai, you cannot make everything as one. It is simultaneously one and simultaneously different. And immediately little Nimai, who can defeat Brahaspati, in front of his mother is sitting and saying, Ma, you told so nicely, I'll remember for the rest of my life. He's appreciating his mother for teaching, the Bhakti philosophy. So even while eating mud, so many pastimes are there. And this is a very nice one. He was playing outside. He was wearing nice ornaments. And some two fellows from Majid Banda went there. They looked at Gauranga Mahaprabhu with such nice jewelry. And he felt, if we take this jewelry, we'll be rich forever. Why don't we pick up the child and take the jewelry? So they went, they picked up the child. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu was very happily lifting his head. Take a pick me up. Okay, I want to have a ride now. They picked up Gauranga Mahaprabhu and said, we'll bring back to your house. We'll just take you for a ride. We'll bring back to your house. No, don't worry. We'll bring you back. Gauranga Mahaprabhu was not worrying. Right? And they felt, we have picked up the child now. Let us take him. We'll take all the jewelry. As soon as they took him, the entire house was searching for Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Where is little Nimai? Where is little Nimai? Sachi Devi started crying as if her life is gone. Jagannath Mishra is running around. All his relatives, now they are searching. And these dacoits, they take Nimai and they started running and like, we'll go to our den, there we'll remove the jewelry. So the great difficulty is they reached their den. They kept the child down and they looked up. They were in the courtyard of Jagannath Mishra. Wait a second. Which route did we go? It is supposed to be a tent. It is supposed to be a more secret place. How come we are in the courtyard of Jagannath Mishra? And Jagannath Mishra is standing there. You brought back our son? And immediately Gauranga Mahaprabhu is running. Papa, is going to his father. And his father says, Beta, where did you go? He said, I was lost. These two people, they found me and they made me eat sandesh. And they brought me with so much love. And these all things those two dacoits were hearing. Hum loga to band bajne wala hai yahan pe. And immediately Jagannath Mishra went inside and he brought some very, very, very costly, expensive silk cloth. He wanted to honor these two people. As soon as he came outside, the two people disappeared. The honor hone wala, dishonor hone wala bhi. Kai ko risk lena? They ran away, right? And Gauranga Mahaprabhu was very happy. So daily some tension used to create. Hmm? Once Jagannath Mishra was doing puja of his Damodar Shila. And he told Nimai, Nimai, bring that book. I need to read from that book. Bring that book. And Nimai is holding that, little boy is holding the big book of Vedas or something. He brought it to Jagannath Mishra and he ran. And as soon as he ran, he was hearing the bell sound. Where is the bell sound coming from? As if, Gunguru Penten, that sound was coming. Our Nimai doesn't have that. Who else is running in the house? Where is the sound coming from? Mother Sachi is thinking, where is the sound coming from? Everybody in the house are thinking, where is the sound coming from? And then finally, he finished the puja of Damodar Shila, and then he went into the main hall, and he saw the entire floor and the walls are imprinted by the beautiful lotus feet of Sri Krishna. The 16 symbols, the fish, the gourd, the flag, the conch, the flower, all these symbols are there in every single, and they're not like just any ordinary imprint. Just like Krishna himself has walked. And Jagannath Mishra was telling Sachi Devi, maybe Damodar, after so many years of our worship, is pleased. And maybe he chose to walk in our house. But they never recognized that it is none other than Lord Nimai, Swayam Mahaprabhu, who is Sri Krishna, was walking in the house. Hare Krishna. He was the darling of Navadvip. Everybody would find a reason to come and spend time with Sachi Devi. It's a very famous pastime. One Brahmana, very, very scholarly and a very pure Brahmana, he visited the house of Jagannath Mishra. And when Jagannath Mishra's house he came, Jagannath Mishra looked at him, and as soon as he looked at him, he understood he is not an ordinary person. He is a Mahabhagavat. He is a pure devotee who is coming here. And he asked, my dear Brahmana, where did you come from? And the Brahmana told that I don't come from any place because I don't live in any place. I don't have a residence. I just have this little deity of Gopal. And I go everywhere and I stay with Gopal. I have come here, if you can give me shelter this night, I'll be very pleased. Immediately, Jagannath Mishra said, it's our great fortune that you have come to our house. Please come. This house is yours. See, this shows our Vedic culture, what was 500 years ago. Right? And immediately he is taken inside and he says, here is a kitchen. Please give us few minutes, we'll clean the entire kitchen. So you can cook for Gopal. And the Brahmana became very pleased. He said, I can cook for Gopal today? I want to cook for Gopal. I'll wait. So they cleaned the entire kitchen. Very neatly they cleaned. In Vedic civilization, it is explained, every day kitchen is clean. Every day. Not like whenever you want to clean, once in a while, Maha cleaning. No. Every day, before any cooking is done, the entire kitchen is swept and clean. And then the meal. Because who is it cooked for? And who is offering the meal to whom? We are offering to Guru, Guru is giving to Radharani, Radharani is giving to Krishna. Right? So all the kitchen was cleaned. It was evening time. And this Brahmana, he went into the kitchen and he started cooking. The Brahmana would eat only, roots and fruits. He would not need any meal, but he would make something for Gopal. He told Jagannath Mishra, actually I don't need anything. He said, no, you can cook for your deity. And immediately then he said, okay, I'll cook for my deity. It's not like he was cooking for himself. So he cooked. He started cooking. He cooked everything. And the whole little feast is ready to be offered. He kept his Gopal deity there. And then he kept the bhoga there. And he started ringing the bell. And he started chanting the Gopal mantra. Hey Gopal, please come and have. Please come and have this little bhoga that I prepared for you. And in between he opened his eyes. Little Nimai is standing there and eating everything. Hey, what is this? Hi, what are you doing? I prepared this bhoga for the Supreme Lord, Gopal, and who is this child? Immediately Jagannath Mishra said, go catch that Nimai. What did you do? Now the Brahmana cannot offer it because you already ate it. You cannot eat like that. Nimai, why did you do this? And Nimai is like, I ate it. No, you cannot eat like that. You go from here. And immediately she told Sachi Devi, please catch hold of him. Take him. Brahmana, please forgive us. It's a big offense we did. You prepared the whole meal and little Gopal was supposed to have it. And our little son, he is very naughty. Please forgive me. Please do. Please forgive me. I'll again clean the kitchen. Please cook again. Please cook for Gopal again. You have come to our house. We cannot let you go from here without offering the bhoga to Gopal. It's such an inauspicious thing to happen for us. Please, please honor us. He's like, it's already 8 o'clock. It's time for everyone to sleep. I don't think I want to cook. I'm okay with roots and fruits. No. You started cooking, but our little Nimai created all the disturbance. Please cook again. Please, for us, forgive us. We'll clean the kitchen. Again, they cleaned the whole kitchen. Again, the Brahmana started cooking. And this time, Nimai was taken into the neighbor's house. This boy will again come and create nuisance, and it is not good to do that when the Brahmana is cooking. So Brahmana also knew Nimai is not there. And Jagannath Mishra holded a stick and he was standing outside the house. Everybody is focusing on what? Nimai. Because the Brahmana has to cook and Brahmana has to offer to Gopal. And Nimai started creating new games to play. He can create any number of games for everyone to play. He created such a nice game, everybody in the house started playing with him. It was a game almost like hide and seek, or whatever new game that he created, which allowed him to disappear and appear. Exactly when Brahmana kept that plate in front of Gopal and he started chanting the Gopal, this house starts eating again. What are you doing again? This. I prepared this meal. You are not allowing Gopal to eat. And Jagannath Mishra, this time he was raged. Literally caught hold of Nimai and he wanted to, he was really angry. And he took him to Sachidevi. He said, what are we doing? We are offending a Brahmana. The second time he has cooked. And this child is creating so much problem for us. Please remove this child from here. Take him to some other place. Do whatever it takes. And this time he doesn't have the audacity to go in front of the Brahmana and say cook again. But he sends Vishwarup. When Vishwarup went in front of the Brahmana, Balaram, Nityananda, Ansha, Balaram, when he went in front of Brahmana, the Brahmana just looked at him as if he is seeing sun in the night. Who is this personality? And with the grace with which he told, hey Brahman, please forgive us. Our family has done so much disservice. My brother is very naughty. We'll make sure this doesn't happen again. My humble request, please cook again. Looking at that words, looking at the grace, the Brahmana forgot all the pain that he went through. He said, yes, I will cook. And Jagannath Mishra was so happy. Brahmana is ready to cook again. Yes, this time we'll make sure that nothing else will happen. He looked at Sachidevi. Sachidevi told, I already put him to bed. He's sleeping. He's in a different world now. He's already sleeping. Don't worry about Nimai. He's sleeping. So Nimai was sleeping and the Brahmana started cooking. And this time the Brahmana is like, after taking darshan of Vishwarup, he was meditating on the form and he was also cooking for Gopal. He made everything ready. Again the bhoga. It was mid of the night. Cleaning, cooking. Come time lagta hai kya? It was already mid of the night. Midnight. And he made the whole plate ready. And just when the plate is ready and he started chanting the Gopal mantra, Lord Gauranga woke up from the sleep and he put everybody to sleep. He called Nidra, Mother Nidra, Nidra Devi, to put everybody to sleep. She immediately put everybody, including Jagannath Mishra. The only two people who were awake were the Brahman and Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He came there and as soon as the offering, he opened his eyes and properly, nicely is again eating. This time the Brahmana shouted even loudly, hey! What is this? Third time! What are you doing? Child, can't you understand your father is shouting? Can't you understand he's asking you not to eat? Can't you understand you're doing an offense to Gopal? Don't you know the etiquettes of a Brahman? What kind of a Brahman family are you born in? You shut your mouth. What is the problem? You are calling me to come and eat. I am coming and eating. You are again shouting. I am calling you. Yes. You are calling Gopal mantra? Who do you think is Gopal? I am Gopal. You are calling me to it. Every time you ring that bell, I am coming. What wrong am I doing? Brahmana is shocked. Just like this little boy. He's standing there and telling, I am Gopalan. Like, Brahmana is shocked. What is happening here? And then Gauranga Mahaprabhu revealed himself. 8 arms. Right in front of the Brahmana. 8 arms. Shankar, Chakra, Gada, Padma. And one hand holding butter, another hand eating butter, another 2 hands holding murli. 8 arms. And the Brahmana was shocked. Eat. You are the one who I'm calling. Please honor. And Krishna, Swayam Krishna, standing in front of Brahmana said, you are my confidential servant life after life. You did the same thing in Nanda Maharaj's house also. And there also I ate your bhoga. You are again coming when I am appearing here as Lord Gauranga. As Gauranga. You are again coming here. Don't get bewildered. We have been doing this again and again. I have come here just to reciprocate your love for me. Because I like to eat what you serve. Because your love is so pure for me. And that devotee, that Brahmana, he looked at that bhoga after it is honored. He took that and he started eating more than his mouth can fit. He started eating like mad. Because that is eaten by Krishna right in front of you. See, what we give, he eats, but he leaves everything. But there he actually ate and left something. And he's so astonished. He started eating like his face, his clothes, is like everything covered with food. And then at that time, Jagannath Mishra got up. He went to the Brahmana. He looked at him, he looked at his situation. He could not understand. Who is eating here, Gopal or you? So he asked, was your bhoga giving successful? He said, Maha successful. This is Maha successful. But he remembered one thing that Gopal told before he left. Gauranga Mahaprabhu told, don't tell this secret to anyone that I am Krishna. If I tell, you will become Daritra. Don't do that. Don't tell this to anyone. This is a secret between me and you. So he was so difficult for him to stop himself from telling that, Arey Jagannath Mishra, tere. You can't tell. How can you not tell that there is Krishna? How can you not tell? It's so difficult to stop yourself. But he stopped, but he could not stop. Then every other second day, he would come like a little thief into the house. Look at Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, you are here, my Gopal, you are here, my Gopal, you are here. And he would go. He would never leave Navadvip. All his wandering stopped. He would go around and wander only around. Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki? Yeah. There's many things. Nimai offering. Now, one day Gauranga Mahaprabhu started crying. And what is the way to stop him from crying? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He did not stop crying. Hare? We are chanting Hare Krishna. Why are they not stopping to cry? Again is chanting. Again everybody is chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. You still not stopping to cry? अरे कितना राउंड करेंगे भैया? हमारा कोटा है. ठीक है? Why are you not stopping to cry? Nimai, please tell us what will make you stop crying. At that time, Nimai told, 2 miles from here, my father's very dear friends, Hiranya Pandit and Jagdishwar Pandit are there. They made a very nice bhoga for me. Go and get it. Then only I'll stop crying. Sachi Devi is like, what? How do you know that they have made bhoga? They live like 2 miles away. And today is Ekadashi. Why would they make boga for you? Why would they make boga today? Big boga. Something is not right here. And Jagannath Mishra, I can't see him praying like that. Somebody, please go to that house and get what they have made. They went there and they were astonished to see they made a big boga because that was Ekadashi that day. For the pleasure of the Lord, they made a big boga. And when they saw this people coming from Jagannath Mishra's house and asking for the boga, they were astonished. Right? Nobody else except Krishna and us know that we made this boga. How come you are coming to take this boga? And that day Jagannath Mishra was also astonished. My dear friends, this both Hiranya Pandit and Jagadishwar Pandit, how would my son know that they have made the boga? But then again, the Yoga Maya covered them. That he must have known, he must have told, the boga has come. So as soon as the boga was brought here, Nimai ate everything and stopped crying. Hare Krishna. Many best. Water sports. Hare Baap. Nobody can do more water sports than Nimai. How many water sports games are there in Olympics? Only swimming or jumping. Right? Jumping into the water. What is that? River swimming, doing something. Maximum you can come with 4 or 5. Nimai Pandit had hundreds of games every day in Ganga. 6 hours he was in Ganga. 6 hours every day. And all the Brahmanas there were so concerned. If your child is there for such a long time in Ganga, he will fall sick. They used to go and complain to Jagannath Mishra, hey, take your son. He's so much time he's in the water. And what they used to do? What Nimai used to do? Lord Nimai came here to introduce Bhakti. Any devotion in which there is no Bhakti, Lord Gauranga would go and create disturbance there. Brahmana would stand in the water and is offering Gayatri nicely. From underneath the water, Gauranga Mahaprabhu will pull his legs. He'll fall flat in the water. Hey, what is this? He's not allowing me to do Gayatri also. Some other Brahmana is keeping a Shivalingam and is taking Ganga water to pour. Moment he sees the Shivalingam is gone. He'll take the Shivalingam and he'll run. Right? And he will, all kinds of things he used to do. All kinds of things. One Brahmana is trying to offer some prayers, he would close there. Nimai would go, put water in he'll put on his face. Ashuddh ho gaya main. Again I have to go and take bath. Anybody who goes to the Ganga to do any ritual will only keep taking bath again and again and again and again. He will put mud on them, he will pull their legs, he will pull them down, because he did not like Brahmanas who are doing the Brahmanical dharma like a ritual. He wanted to establish that point. That what point are you trying to prove by going to Ganga and what are you trying to worship? As a child, he was doing it in his own way. So all the Brahmanas one day went to Jagannath Mishra's house. He said, "Bahut ho gaya. He is not allowing us to do anything in Ganga. Our day starts, we have to do some rituals. Your son is not allowing. 6 hours he is in the Ganga only." Jagannath Mishra said, "No, my son goes to the school. He goes to school. How come you are telling he comes to Ganga?" "No. Where? What school are you talking about? From morning till evening he is in Ganga only." One day Jagannath Mishra decided, "I will go and find out where is this Nimai. Is he going to school?" So as soon as he left the school, he went to Ganga. After some time. And Gaura Mahaprabhu knew that today my father is coming. He knows everything. Right? So he was there in Ganga. He was already doing his business. Immediately told his friends, "I have to go to house now. You please tell if my father comes that Nimai did not come today. He is not to school. He has not yet come. We are waiting for him." Like that he tell. So he ran to the house. And Sachi Mata is there sitting in the house. Already some people are complaining in the house. All young girls of Navadvip are going and complaining to Sachi Devi. "Your son, he doesn't spare us. When we go to Ganga. We are taking bath, he takes away our clothes. To make matters worse, the other day we were taking bath, he took Mataji's clothes and kept it Prabhuji's guard, Prabhuji's clothes and kept it Mataji's guard." You can imagine how we all came out. Then Sachi Mata said, "Really? Nimai is doing all this thing? What to speak, Mataji? We go there to worship Ganga, so we'll get good husband. And he tells that if you don't give that offering to me, you will get a 65-year-old man with 4 wives." You give that offering to me only. And if you give that offering to me, then it tells that I will become your husband. What is going on with your son? We don't know what to do. Already complaining is going on. Sachi Mata is like, really? But he goes to school. We don't know that he does all these things. Then he comes home. Then immediately she checks, where is this boy coming from? He doesn't have any, his clothes are not wet. That means he's not coming from Ganga. Neat and dust is there. He's holding his books. Oh, maybe he came from school only. Then after that, while this is happening, Jagannath Mishra goes to the Ganga and he asks, did Nimai come here today? And all his friends, no, today he did not come, we are waiting for him. Actually, he comes after school only. He only comes for some time. Like that they are like. And Jagannath Mishra is like, what is going on? And the Brahmanas there, they come. Now Brahmanas are actually worried now. Because they also love Nimai for what he does. They come to Jagannath Mishra and they say, actually Jagannath Mishra, you don't go and scold your son. We don't mind what he is doing. Right? You came to complain, telling all those things he does? No. He does all those things. But we love him like that. Don't. We are actually coming and complaining because if he spends so much time in the water, he'll get sick now. Please allow your son to come and do whatever he wants to do. Right? Like that. So there are so many pastimes. He does in the water, so many things he does with small children. And there is a dog pastime. I wish there was time. It's already very late. I'll stop it here. There is a Shashti Puja pastime of Sachi Devi. Maybe we'll continue some other time. Right? There are so many pastimes. What to speak? There is. You can see there are so many. But let's read this translation of Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 4. It is stated that Ananta, an incarnation of the Lord, who has unlimited mouths, cannot reach the end of his glorification of the Lord. Although Ananta has been describing the Lord since time immemorial. So what to speak of demigods? Like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and others. How many pastimes will you speak? In a speck of a moment, Lord Gauranga is doing millions and zillions and unlimited number of pastimes. And we can only sit here and enjoy his pastimes, understand his pastimes, meditate on his pastimes. Janma karma chame divyam evam yoeti tatvatah Tetyadeham jana punarjanma naijimameti so. Anybody who has heard these pastimes with even 0.01% faith, according to Srila Prabhupada, our Acharya will never see a Yamaduta, will never take birth in this material world again. Lord Gauranga's pastimes are like that. They are not different from Krishna's pastimes. They are not different. And they are more accessible and less dangerous for our consciousness. Sometimes when we read Radha Krishna pastimes, they are very dangerous for a materialistic person's consciousness. But Lord Gauranga's pastimes, Swayam, Radha and Krishna together doing it, but they are very safe. So everybody can buy a set of Chaitanya Charitamrita. They have all these pastimes. And there is Chaitanya Mangal. And there is Chaitanya Bhagavat, Vrindavan Das Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur. They are all writing. An amazing part I heard, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is combining all these books and writing one book with all the pastimes of Lord Gauranga Mahaprabhu in a single place. Our acharyas are writing so many things, so we can easily access these pastimes. And when we are leaving this body, we can meditate. Right? So with that said, I'll just sing Narsimha Aarti. After that, we'll have Gaura Aarti. Another 10 minutes, we'll have Bhoga offering on the terrace. And we also have Pushpa Abhishek. So everybody can come after the Aarti. Quickly, you can come and offer flowers. Namaste Narasimha. Namaste Narasimha. भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, गौरांग महाप्रभु अपीयरेंस डे की, जय गौर प्रेमानंदे। Krishna Prabhu is. So if you think I have stopped in between Gaur Lila, there is a reason. Because the remaining Gaur Lila will be told by His Holiness Bhakti Prem Swami Maharaj next Sunday in this center. He will continue from where we left and is going to explain Gauranga Mahaprabhu's appearance and his leelas more. So don't miss next Sunday. Bhakti, how many here have attended one class of Bhakti Prem Maharaj? The sweetness which he sings Chaitanya Charitamrita, and he'll make all of us sing the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Beautiful nectar he will give us into our hearts and go. Don't miss this opportunity. Next Sunday, be here exactly at 5 o'clock. We are doing a grand welcoming for Maharaj. And Maharaj today, he himself messaged me saying he's coming here for sure. So we have to prepare for him. So everybody, please be available. Hare Krishna. So I request everyone to get up and we'll do Gaurarti. While Gaurarti is happening, you can also do the Pushpabhishek on the side.
There's one DT here.
There's one DT there for Pushpabhishek. You can go ahead and do that. carpet was remove a little so it can be removed so nobody will fall while dancing. Hare Krishna, today's Gaur Purnima, everybody dance while Gaur Aarti is going on. Hari Bol. All the children, parents, please take care of the kids.
Remove the carpet. All the carpets, all the carpets. Please remove the carpets.
Happy Gaur Purnima.
नीचे होगा क्या
Ibo Jayo Jaya Gaura Bharati Kosho Ibo Jayo
Brahma